And again, you find us heading towards another ancient temple. Now, this one has been elusive, to say the least. So we've acquired this chap, a local, who's walking us in. Oh my Lord, look at that tree. I'm breathing rather heavily because I have a full rucksack on my back. We're on one of our 3-day trips. So this is our first venture in. It's the anticipation that's building what lays beyond. Hello and welcome again to Forgotten Temples of Cambodia. And this time we've got to have a big fat capital F and a huge capital C, because it certainly is forgotten and we're still in Cambodia as far as I remember. Now, this one has been a tricky little devil to get hold of, because Nong Khou is in fact, well, we haven't found a path to him, so we've had to trek through these fields and some jungle, and we've been driving down dusty tracks, and I'm all puffed out. And it's because we're on one of our 4-day trips out of town, and I've had to lug my rucksack, which is full, through all of this in the blazing sun. But that's all just foreplay, and it's worth it to come and see the climax of it all, and that is this temple. The doorway is here. I'm going in. Wish me luck. Ow. And there is the doorway that I've just come through. Let's have a look through, you see. It's like a magic portal, isn't it? That takes you to mysterious places. And it is, for it does take me places, therefore a portal. And this is mysterious. Now, we've got a lot of jungle, and I've not even reconnoitred this one. Oh my golly go-go. Can you see that pillar? That's a doorway. And seeing as the earth's built up, that's about 11 foot, I would say. But let's go through here. The gentleman that's brought us in is guiding us. Okay, we're going. Let's go through some more jungle and see what we find. There's the guide. Right, we've pushed our way through, and what we're greeted by now is the external doorway, which will be on the left-hand side for the temple. We're entering from the right. And blimey, we can certainly say this one is forgotten. I haven't even seen any offerings, not a jot, nor a sausage. They don't offer sausages to their appeasers, but if they did, there was none here. Now, this is rather nice, isn't it? Now, this wouldn't be the main entrance. This would have come through on the side here to another room that is long gone. But I'm going to climb up here with you by my side, and what we see is a bally big hole. Excuse me, I've just put my back into a really prickly bush, and I've been bitten savagely on the leg already. But we must carry on. Subsidence seems to be its fall, and oh, I say, another ancient doorway lays in the jungle with nobody to go through it. And there we go, from the pit of despair that it has for a heart, the poor thing. We go round, and he's in a shocking state, this one. But he still maintains his form and his character. And I've had a quick whip round, and there's something very, very interesting on the other side. It may not excite you, but when I find something new in this world of monotony, I find it interesting, and therefore I get a bit carried away. As you know, I'm just straddling that rather large wood, as the sailor said to his captain. Now, this is the back wall, and it gives us an idea as to, oh, I say, oh, yes. Now, I didn't notice this before, maybe because I'm an arse, but we can see here the destroyer of temples. And this is the best example, because at the main temples, these things are not allowed to happen because they're destructive. But what you can see with that root there that started as a single strand about the width of your hair has grown and grown and grown. And he has lifted up these mighty blocks. And there's only going to be one ending to this story, is they are going to fall. And look further down, my God, nature has really done a number here. Look at the way, there's a tree in the way, but look through, look at this. It's like liquid mercury. That to me is incredible. I'm sorry there's a tree in the way, but I'm not going to break a tree just to film a tree and tell you how beautiful it is. Oh, this is a bit better, isn't it? We can have it in visual stereo. Look, it's literally like molten lava or something that's just frozen. But it's still moving, but so slowly, it's imperceptible to us. So this is what brings down these mighty buildings. It's the trees. And I'm sure they don't mean to, but they do. But the wall is fascinating, isn't it? And we've got some more wall to show you. And that's what I was mentioning before this caught my eye. And before we leave this amazing route, I just wanted to point to this. This is how it all starts. You see, that's the width of my finger. It's this little root here is going to come in and do exactly the same. So, as they say, from seeds, mighty acorns grow. And look at this wall. It's in fantastic condition. And it's a big, bold, boisterous, strong wall that's here to you know, give it some sort of permanency. But unfortunately, that permanency and the strength of the wall hasn't related. This is the back of the temple, and it looks like it's vomiting bricks, doesn't it? It's all just sort of it's in a freeze frame of it gushing towards us. But there is something that really has caught my eye that I was mentioning earlier. Before I was waylaid by the fantastic roots, and it's this brickwork. Now, this may not turn you on, but it does me, because it says falling backwards. Come on, grab hold of a vine here. There we go. Look at this. Go outside, right, and have a look at the bricks that make up your house. Look at the walls, and then think how old your house is, and compare it to this, which is 1,000 years about. Now, we've got these cracks and so on, but what I want to focus on is this. Look how precise that is. I've not seen these kind of bricks. Usually they're red and usually they're crumbly, but I believe it's called pointing in the industry when you do this. And it's absolutely perfect. It's remarkable. That really is something special. And whoever put these bricks up, whichever bricklayer way back then, sir, 1,000 years on, I salute you. Your work is quite simply amazing. So there you go. There was Nong Khou. Now, he's not a particularly big one, but there's a few elements, isn't there? Especially with nature gently separating man's work and the brickwork itself, which to me is staggering. I mean, it really is something that's lasted that long, and the precision of it is better than anything I've ever seen. The third and final point about this one that makes it different is I haven't seen any offerings at all, and that always happens. I mean, literally nobody comes here, and it's been quite the trek. But I do hope you've enjoyed these few brief minutes together, a bit of escapism in your day, hopefully. Until next time, this has been Mr. B for Forgotten Temples of Cambodia.